Good morning. It's 7:38 in the morning, and the reason I'm in my Tesla and not in the cabin is because the cabin is freezing and the Tesla is nice and warm. Heated seats, heated everything. It's really, really nice in here. So I put it in office mode, and it lowers the steering wheel. It moves the seat back so I can make a nice video for you guys. Amazing car. The reason I want to make this video though is because this book right here, Feeling is the Secret, is a fantastic book, and it's super brief. There's like, how many pages in it? It's like 47 pages. There's 47 pages in this book, and it's all about how feeling is the secret. Meaning, if you can feel what it feels like to have your wish fulfilled, and then you enter that feeling state on a regular basis, in fact, you go to bed with that feeling state, you wake up with that feeling state, you go through your day as often as possible with that feeling state, and you think feelingly from that state of already having your wish fulfilled, then your wish becomes fulfilled so much quicker. And so, what does it feel like to make a sale? Because at the end of the day, you're in business. Okay, you're in business because you want to have a life of freedom for yourself. You want to have more free time. You want to be able to make an impact in people's lives. You want to do what you love for a living, for sure. But at the end of the day, the only way your business can stay afloat is if you're making sales. And some people don't know what it's like to make a sale. They've never made a sale in their life, and they're 30 years old. They're 40 years old. They're 50 years old, and they've never sold anything. So they don't know what it feels like to make a sale. But I can tell you from experience, having sold things from a very, very young age, that being in that feeling state of already having the thing sold is so powerful. It's like, it speeds up the law of attraction. That's what it does. It's just like the way you're feeling is like what you're attracting. And so if you're feeling like your sales are made and you're good and you're just making more sales on a daily basis, every day you're waking up and you're seeing, 997 in your email, or 497 in your email, or $97 in your email, or $7 in your email, little sales, big sales, whatever, $2,000, $3,000 sales in your email. The more you're feeling like that, the more you're feeling like money's coming in, the faster it's going to come in. So again, from personal experience, having made sales since I was a very young kid, always selling Pokemon cards, or selling like freaking pieces of art, or selling firecrackers, or selling whatever, everything I've sold growing up. To this day, looking back, and even right now, it's always been a really weird feeling for me. It's a really weird feeling, but it's a really good feeling. It's kind of like, it's a really weird feeling to be on stage in front of 1,000 people, but when you get off stage, it feels really, really good. You're like, wow, it's just on stage in front of 1,000 people. So it's a really weird feeling, but it's a really good feeling. And if you've never been on stage before, it's oftentimes people feel terrified. And that being terrified to go on stage is kind of like being terrified to make a sale, perhaps, because you've just maybe never had that experience before. You haven't had it regularly enough. So from experience, making sales, it feels kind of weird. Knowing that somebody is externally validating your price point that you put on your offer or on your service, or even that somebody wants to work with you in the first place, or that they want to buy something from you in the first place. It's a really, really cool feeling. And it's a feeling that can easily be overcome by a thing like, oh, I should just give it away for free because like I can't put a price on it. Like, just like, I'll work for free, or I'll work by donation. I see people doing that too. But what it comes down to is the price somebody puts on something is what they're going to value it at. And so if you're saying, oh, my work is free, you can sign up for free and all this stuff, then people just don't value it as much. And then they won't take it as seriously, and they won't take the action, and then they potentially won't get the result that you're trying to help them get. So I just woke up this morning from a dream, and this is why I'm making this video. The dream I had was that I made my first sale, and it was a really weird feeling waking up. I was like, wow, somebody just bought something from me? And then I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, it's still a weird feeling. Like, it still like comes as a surprise whenever someone buys something from me, which is on a regular basis. So despite money coming in, every time I see it come in, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And it always feels like it could be my last as well. It's a really weird feeling as well. Like, it always feels like I'm really grateful for that sale, because I'm like, wow, like, I never know when the next sale is going to come. Even though it's like, right, sales keep coming in, but it's like I never know like where or when that next sale is coming in from. Like, it's a really interesting feeling. And I remember hearing a famous actor, I forget who it was, but they were a famous actor in Hollywood, and they were doing an interview, and they talked about how they were so grateful for all the roles they were getting in Hollywood, but they felt like at any time that those roles could just stop coming in. The phone calls would just stop coming in, and they'd never get another role again. And I remember thinking, like, that's really weird. How could they think that? Like, they're a really famous, successful actor. Of course they're going to keep getting roles. What do they mean they may never get a role again? And just to know that, wow, like this famous actor was feeling that way, it reassures me that like the way I'm feeling now with making sales is normal as well. Like, yeah, sure, the sales are coming in. They've been coming in for quite a while, and I expect them to keep coming in for many, many more whiles. But even then, it's like whenever someone makes a sale, whenever someone exchanges money for something I'm offering, a service or a product or whatever, then I think it's really, really cool. It's a really weird feeling, but a really, really good feeling. And where in my body do I feel it? Is the cool part, right? Feelings are always associated with some sort of, some area of your physical body. So mentally you see a sale come in, or visually you see a sale come in. Mentally you process it like, okay, yeah, sale came in. And then where does it actually feel? Maybe it's different for everyone, but for me, I feel it in my belly. I feel it in my solar plexus. I get all like butterflies. I'm like, oh my God, a sale. I get so excited. Whether it's a $2 sale, this is the craziest part, okay? Whether it's a $2 sale or whether it's a $2,000 sale, it doesn't make a difference. I'm excited either way. I'm really excited either way. So there's a company out there called Daily Green Boost, and I like to promote Daily Green Boost on a regular basis because I consume it on a regular basis, almost a daily basis. I have Daily Green Boost. It's an amazing barley grass juice powder supplement, if you will. It's more of a whole food. You just add water to it, then boom, you get the juice. And I promote that on a regular basis, and I tell people to go to tedcarboost.com to get their bottle at 10% discount. So they get a discount, and when someone buys through my link, I get like $2. And every time I see the $2 come in, I'm so excited. I want to promote Daily Green Boost more and more and more and more. Now, financially, it doesn't really make that much sense for me to be promoting Daily Green Boost as much as I do, right? I get paid maybe at the most, I think $300 in a month from Daily Green Boost. I hope I'm allowed to be transparent and say that. Earnings disclaimer: if you become an affiliate for Daily Green Boost, you're probably not going to make $300 a month. But I make about, at the high, $300, or maybe on average $150, $100, whatever. So it doesn't make much sense financially for me to promote that, especially considering if I just promote one of my courses or my coaching program, I can make like $1,000 overnight, right? So Daily Green Boost, it doesn't make much sense. But because it's so exciting seeing all these $2 sales come in, I'm like, oh my God, I want more sales, want more sales, want more sales. It's so fun knowing that people are happy to buy it. I've never heard a single person complain from getting Daily Green Boost. Everyone seems to be stoked on it. That it's easy for me to promote that and just keep making these $2 sales. So if I could make a full-time income promoting Daily Green Boost and making, $1,002 sales a day, that'd be great. But, it just makes more sense for me to promote other things and create other products and help people in other ways. And the thing about the way I do work online is I don't just have one niche. Some people are just really focused on one niche. I have two niches. I have health and fitness with my Fruitarian Instagram account, and I have my business account, which is my Ted Carr account, which I help people with funnels and webinars and ebooks and things of this nature that we're talking about, making sales online. And so they're two totally different niches. But what I teach from experience, at least on the business side of things, is how I've been able to turn the health and fitness side of things into a full-time income. And so I'm able to, speak from experience and saying like, look, here's how I sold that vegan thing. Here's how I sold that fruit thing. Here's how I sold that fruit festival, whatever. And I teach that on the business side of things so people can apply what I learned in the vegan niche to any niche that they want, whether it's gardening or whether it's keto or paleo or fitness or Teslas or whatever, any sort of business, chiropractic, anything. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is feeling what it would feel like to have already made the sale. And to this day, I can tell you that it's a weird feeling, but it's a really, really good feeling, and I feel it in my solar plexus. So if you've never made a sale before, just try to imagine what it would feel like for me to walk up to you right now or go to your website right now and click buy on your offer. Whether you want to put out an ebook or a video course or offer coaching, just imagine what it would feel like for me to come to your website right now and click buy. Where would you feel that in your body? Even talking about it right now, I get crazy butterflies in my stomach. It's a really cool feeling. So the more I'm in that feeling state, the more you're in that feeling state, the faster we're going to attract sales. So this is the message I want to put out there today. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to grab a copy of this book, I'll put a link for it in the description. It may be an affiliate link, and I may get like 50 cents off it because this book is probably like $2 or $3. I don't really know how much it costs. It's super thin. Maybe it's $7, but either way, I'll probably make a small commission if you buy it through the link in the description. But if you want to buy it through that link, you can buy it through any link you want. It's a cheap book, and I'm not going to get rich off selling it. So yeah, take care and enjoy. Go get a copy of this book, and I'll see you in my masterclass one day, I hope. I'll post the link for the masterclass by a link in the description. The next live masterclass is happening this Thursday, which is April 9th at 6:30 PST. After that, there'll be likely a replay, so you can check out the replay. But if you want the live version, then check it out. Link in description. All right, peace out.